Hello guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna show you how I traded the 27 January 2025 on Euro USD on the London kill zone. And okay, I will also give you a setup for the New York kill zone. Okay, you can, however, you can take it as a 2022 model. Okay, or you can just take it as a normal setup. Okay, I will go through it. So we open right there. Here's the London kill zone, goes from 2 to 5. Okay, so if we check the daily, we are pretty bearish. Wait, let me check it. I recorded it a bit late. Okay, we were right there. Okay, we almost took out this high. Okay, we almost took this one out. Okay, here was a void. Okay, it is opening void because if you can see, the price closed right here and opened up right here, so that's a void. Okay, as you can see, price perfectly respected it. Okay, price went then down, took out this low. Our target is now reached. Okay, let's get rid of that. That was me today. So our target is now reached. We could go two ways. We could either go down to this fair value gap. Okay, it depends on the price action on Monday because I'm recording it Friday. We can go over to this fair value gap and then rebalance, bounce that, and then go higher. Or we can also go into this void right there and then jump higher. Okay, we will see where the retracement is, but as you can see, here is the void. Okay, and the weekly pretty clear, and the price is now going probably to this void. Okay, so we are still bearish. Okay, that is our target. So we are currently on Monday. Okay, we open up right there. So what is the price always doing in bearish price range? Price is always, of course not always, but most of the time, doing a manipulation or manipulate up to take out maybe some old high. Okay, take it out, and then it will distribute. Okay, and then it will go down. So we have the accumulation phase, which we can count the Asian range. Okay, then we have a manipulation in London. Then we have the distribution in New York. That's a really good example today. So normally you can trade the manipulation, but I would recommend you, for beginners, I would recommend just trading the distribution phase, okay? Because the manipulation phase is much harder because you have to exactly know where the price is rebalancing, okay, or manipulating. So if we follow our 2022 model, we can see right there, here's a gap, and this new week opening gap is a magnet for the price, okay? So we open up right there at 2 New York, okay? We can go over to New York. We can go to the hourly right there. We opened up at 2 New York. What can we see right there? We can see a swing low, okay, which means sell side liquidity. Okay. If we go to the 2 hour, can we see something else? We can see fair value gap right there on the 2 hour. Okay, we can mark this one out. Perfectly respected, as you can see. That's it. Okay, we have a PD array, we have sell side liquidity, we have confirmation that this is a magnet for the price because the range isn't that big. It's just 10 pips. So the price will fill it fully. Okay, that was my aim and my target. Then I went to the 5 minute to see some confirmations there. Okay. Actually, I just trade the 1 minute, but I will show you that this model is fractal. It works on almost every time frame. So it is working on every time frame, of course, but it works perfectly with, for example, 1 hour liquidity sweep inside a PD array with daily buys and weekly buys confirmation, and then you can enter of the 5 minute or the 1 minute, and I will show you that it worked in the 5 minute and perfectly in the 1 minute. So we open up right here, 2 a.m. New York time. Okay, we open up right there, price came down. Okay, then what did price do? Price went up higher, made a market structure shift right there, closed above it, okay, displaced away. What did price do? He revisited this order block right there. If we mark this out fully, can use maybe different one so you will recognize it. Yeah, this one pretty cool. So we go over to the 1 minute and we can see price perfectly respected this order block. You can see the bodies. Okay. Perfectly respected it, went up higher. So if you recheck the 1 minute, we have here a high. You have the low. So you have a market structure shift right there. Can place your entry right there on this inverse fair value gap right there. Stop loss below the slope. Okay. You can see the mean threshold of the inversion fair value gap was perfectly hit. Okay. You can see it right there. Boom. Right there. Stop loss 4.4 pips. Okay. Of course, you can also put it right there. This would be 5.3 pips stop loss, which is amazing, to be honest. Okay. Let's do it like that. So where's your take profit? We marked out this void. Okay. You can target the beginning of this liquidity void. Okay. Of this new week opening gap. You can target the middle of it. As you can see, price perfectly reacted to it, went down and then higher. Or you can take this one, the high of the new week opening gap. Of course, you can take partials at the Asian highs, for example. You can take partials at the low. You can take partials at the middle of the new week opening gap. You can take it at the end of the new week opening gap, okay? By the way, this could also be your entry, this order block. This would be a crazy entry to be honest, but it's unlikely that you will hit this type of entry in the beginning, and I don't recommend it at all because be part of the move instead of missing it. Yeah, that's my advice. Okay, so be part of the move. Don't try to make a trade with 1 pip stop loss at the beginning. Okay, just start with a big stop loss. It's maybe not even a big one for the other guys, but for me, for example, 10 pips is big for me personally, or 12 or 15. Okay, I have 5 pip stop loss. It's okay for me. It's good. And yeah, that was actually a good setup in the New York kill zone. Okay, so we wait for a liquidity sweep inside a PD array for higher win rate with daily buys and weekly buys, and then we target an important target. For example, the new week opening gap. So basically, we had our long setup. Okay, and if you say, man, I don't want to trade the manipulation, I just want to trade the distribution. What can we do? We do the same actually. We go and mark out the New York kill zone, which is 7 to 10. Let's delete this one. Okay, that's it. So, what do we want to see? We want to see a market structure, liquidity sweep. Sorry. What do we have right there? That's buy side liquidity, right? So you have buy side liquidity right there. Okay, we have buy side liquidity, swap right there. We can go to the 5 minutes. Let's see if we had a good entry on the 5 minute, and we had one. Look at that. Let's swing low. Got broken right there. What do we have? We have here for rally gap plus What is that? Boom. So easy, man. Price perfectly respected the half of it. As you can see, it's crazy, man. The precision of the algorithm at this day was crazy. Okay, look at that. It was perfectly respecting the half of this kind of auto block. Okay, it was crazy, man. As you can see, price created a market structure shift right there. Boom. Then you can use OTE as the entry, for example. Let's take the OTE. You could have entered perfectly right there or right there. Okay, to be safe, to be part of the move. This could be your entry, stop loss. Okay, it's a big stop loss. Anyway, what is your target? Target is the new week opening gap. Simple as that. The middle of it, the end of it. And of course, if you're very sure with the buys, you could also target these ones. It's not a big deal. It's not a big problem. You know what I mean? I mean, everyone can draw this trade and say, oh my god, this would be a perfect trade and something like that. But this is proven, okay? These trade ideas are proven, man. These are not just some things I'm drawing, guys. These are real things, real market understanding, okay? If you're familiar with the 2022 model, you will get it pretty fast. If not, I would actually, actually suggest you to watch the 2022 mentorship by ICT. It's pretty saucy. There are many good things in it. Okay. So yeah, we talked about the two setups, the short and the long. This was the manipulation, like again. This was the distribution, like, okay, all right. I hope you understood it, guys, and I hope you took something out of this lesson. Not lesson, just a market recap. And I wish you guys wonderful trading and good luck. Bye bye.